Want to share a story with you because I think it relates to dog training and training other animals. Let me tell you about my dad. He's adorable. He's almost 90 years old. He calls me about 5 times a day. Not really to talk about anything important, but it's important to us because it's about keeping in touch. He wants to tell me about his day and what he did and things he saw on television, maybe a thought that he had. And so usually when he calls, he doesn't leave a message. I just see on my phone that he's called maybe like 3 times. And I figure, well, I'll call him back when I've got some time. Then the other day, I found out later that he called. I didn't answer. He went out and bought himself a new computer. Yeah, he did that. Now, the problem is that Dad is not a good one for storing his passwords. So when they transfer data and programs from his old computer to this new one, he was in a little bit of a tiffle because he couldn't get into anything. He didn't have passwords. And the old computer had been deleted. So I said to him, Dad, why didn't you call me? We could have talked about that and worked through it and gotten you your passwords before you made the transfer. And he said, well, I did call you, but I wasn't sure when you'd call me back. Oh my goodness. So he went and did it, told me about it afterwards. I told him, you know what, Dad, if you're going to do something like that or something really important comes up, you need to leave me a message so that I know and I will call you back right away. And I thought about that. Now, what does this relate to us with our dogs, our parrots, and other animals? Well, here's the thing. We'll use their name, for example. If you overuse that, just use your name in every kind of context, your dog is just going to learn to just kind of tune it out. It's going to become background noise. And it's not because your dog doesn't love you. It's not because your dog, is trying to blow you off. Your dog has just kind of learned, yeah, it's just, it doesn't mean anything. And if I'm in the middle of something, I'm not going to listen. If you really want your dog to pay attention, you've got to be intentional about it. So if you want your dog to know that when I hear my name, that means something awesome's going to happen and I better pay attention, then it needs to be taught that way from the beginning. If you are one that really likes to just use your name all the time, and you've got kids, especially kids are really good at this, overusing names, you may want to come up with a nickname to use instead. And that nickname then can be taught with absolute clarity that when you say that nickname, good things are going to happen and it's worth paying attention to. This is just a reminder to you that it's very easy for us to be teaching our dogs to ignore us. And so we've got to be intentional about it. I hope this has been helpful.